Hi guys, this is Ramchandra. Welcome to my YouTube channel Java Techniques. In this video, I'm going to discussing about one logical program, that is how to find out the reverse of a given number in Java. So first, let us try to understand the logic of calculating how to find out reverse of a given number. Here, let us take one value like 1, 2, 3. Okay, and before going to logic of this reverse of a given number, it is very useful program for fresher. So please watch this video completely and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, now let us concentrate. If you want to find out the reverse of a given number, first we have to read each and every digit individually. First we have to read individual digits like 3, later we have to read 2, later we have to read 1. So if you want to read last digits of a given number, we have one logic like divided with modulus 10. Modulus 10 always gives reminder as a output. For example, 10 modulus of 1 to 3. 10 modulus of 1 to 3. 10 12s are 120. Then what is the remainder here? 3 is the remainder. 3 is the remainder. So what we are getting finally last digit of a given number. Again 12 modulus 10. Then we are getting remainder 2. Then we will get a remainder 2. After that 1 modulus 10. Then we will get a remainder 1. So if you want to read a individual digits of a given number, we are always divided with modulus 10. So let us use this logic to find out a reverse of a given number in Java. See, first we are taking the help of scanner class to read the data dynamically from the keyboard in Java. Most of the time we are using predefined object, that is scanner class. Here we are taking object for scanner class, scanner equal to new scanner. We are reading the data from keyboard. That's what I mentioned like a system.in. After that, we are providing some user friendly message, that is enter enter to find out reverse of a number. So to hold that number, here I'm taking one value, one variable, that is input value. Here to read the data, integer data from keyboard by using scanner class, there is a method like nextInt. See, this variable is used for like input value 1 is used for comparison purpose end of the program. So here whatever the value we are reading from the keyboard, that value is stored into the one more variable like input value 1. Now I want to hold the reminders, to hold the individual digits. To hold the individual digits, I'm taking one more variable, that is reminder. Starts with I'm taking initialization with 0. After that, after that, to read individual digits and these individual digits, we are going to store in one more variable like this 3, 2, 1. I want to store like this. For that purpose, I'm taking one variable, that is int reverse of given number. Int reverse of given number. Reverse of given number. This is one variable. So I'm taking initially 0. Now I want to repeat this loop. See, individual I want to read first 3, later 2, later 1. So I need to continue this process. So if you want to do process continuously, we are going to take looping concept. Now here I'm taking while loop. Here I'm taking while loop. Now if the while condition is true, then only body of the while loop will be executing. Initially I'm taking one condition like input value greater than 0 or not. Yes, greater than 0. Greater than 0. Now if it is greater than 0, I want to read last digit of a given number. How can I input 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 value modulus 10? Then finally you will get, for example, if the end user enter like 345, now 345 will be placed into the input value, and that value again we stored into input value 1. Now here input value replaced with 345 greater than 0. Yes. Now input value modulus 10. Input value modulus 10. Finally you will get 5 is the remainder. That remainder we stored into here. Now this remainder I'm storing into reverse of a given number. Reverse of given number equal to reverse of given number. Reverse of given number into reverse of given number into 5, reverse of a given number into 10 plus remainder. Observe here. In this particular time, reverse of a given number is 0 into 10, nothing but 0 plus remainder 5. So, what we are storing into the reverse of a given number? 5. After that, input value. After that, input value equal to input value normal division operator I'm using here and 10. Now here you have to observe what is the difference between modulus division and a normal division. Modulus division always gives a remainder as an output. Normal division operator will give coefficient as an output. So if you are using 123 normal division by 10, then you will get output 12. That output 12 we stored into the input value. Now initially input value is 345, and now input value is 345 normal division by 10, nothing but you will get 34. Now in this 10 our input value 34. Okay, 34 will storing into input value. Now we are going to comparison 34 greater than 0 or not. Yes. Now that 34 modulus 10, 34 modulus 10 means you will get remainder like 4. Now remainder became a 4. Now observe here reverse of a given number. Already we have a reverse of a given number like 5. 5 into 10, 50. Here 5 into 10 plus 4. So 5 into 10 plus 4, nothing but 50 plus 4. Then reverse of a given number become a 54. Now that 54 goes stored in the reverse of a given number. After that 34 normal division by 10, then you will get 10 3s are 30. Remainder is 4, but coefficient is 3. That 3 will stored in the input value. Now 3 greater than 0. Yes. Yes. Now condition true. Now 3 modulus 10 means the remainder is 3 only. That will be stored in the remainder. Okay. Now we are going to, what is the value here reverse of a given number? 54. So we are going to multiply the 54 with the 10 plus remainder. 54 into 10. 54 into 10 nothing but 540 plus remainder 3. So here you will get 543. Now reverse of a given number is 543. After that input. What is the input value here? 3. 3 normal division by 10, nothing but coefficient 0. Now 0 will be placed into the input value. Now 0 greater than 0. Now condition failure. Then control coming out of the while loop. Now we are going to check what is the initial value, what is the input value, what is the input value here that already I stored in input value 1. Initially input value 345, but now it will become a 0. So to comparison purpose only, at the starting time of this program, I stored that value into input value 1. So here I'm writing like input value 1, nothing but 345. So 345 reverse is 345 reverse number is, here I'm writing reverse of given number. I'm writing reverse of given number. Now let us execute this program, then you can understand the logic whether it is successfully executed or not. Now here I'm writing like 345. 345 reverse number is 543. Now one more time I'm executing this program. 789 and reverse of this number is 987. So this is the simplest way to find out reverse of a given number in Java. I hope this logic is understandable to you. Please share, comment and like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And one more thing guys, if any problem while I'm teaching this logic or not only this video or any other videos, please mention comments and please give the feedbacks in the comment box.